the Hindu Endowments Board formed a committee called the Hindu Studies Committee to really look into ways and means of transmitting Hinduism to a larger community beyond just rituals and observance of festivals. And I think one of the major initiatives of this committee then was to look into Project Bhakti. And the reason why we thought that we would focus on the young children, because that's the formative years, and what we transmit at that point in time will be forever etched in the minds of these young children.
Since 2001, Project Bhakti classes have been conducted by a group of youth volunteers under the aegis of the Hindu Endowments Board. Children between the ages of 5 and 15 years old are enrolled in the English medium classes. They learn morals and values through stories and activities which are based on a Hindu curriculum. Each year, more than 250 children enroll in these classes, which are conducted at some of the local Hindu temples. Project Bhakti has been running successfully for the last 10 years and has benefited more than 2,500 children. Some of the students have even joined the program as teachers. In essence, it is a youth for youth initiative.
Over these 10 years, Project Bhakti have seen many changes. One of it is the curriculum. We started off with worksheets, and then we went to binded books, and now we have colorful textbooks. And the other change that we have seen is the transportation. Previously, we didn't have any buses. Now we have transports just to pick the children up from various centers and then drop them off as well.
The reason why I'm teaching at Project Bhakti is because the teacher I had when I was a Project Bhakti student inspired me. He managed to combine volunteering with Project Bhakti and doing his degree at the same time, and I thought that was a very noble thing to do, and I was so impressed that I decided to become a teacher, and that will allow me to interact with students and impart what I've learned over the past years at Project Bhakti.
Growing up in Singapore as young, we didn't have curricula like this which taught us about Hinduism. I learned mostly from my parents and my grandparents, so I was quite intrigued. I teach the children shlokas, mantras, bhajans, stories, and then we have activities, and we run around a lot. We make a lot of noise. I love my 1B and my 2B. Very interactive. They correct me on how to pronounce the Lord's name. They correct me on how to sing the bhajans. They're completely enthusiastic, and that makes me extremely enthusiastic about teaching them.
Teaching the teens is a bit different from teaching the kids. The methodology of teaching them is quite different. We spend quite a bit of time preparing for the classes for the teens. So we need to make sure that the lessons are fun, interactive, engaging. And to do that, what we do is we bring in videos, we have slides, colorful slides to put our idea to them. And definitely we have a lot of hands-on activities where they will be able to learn through the activities. So we need to give Hinduism in a logical perspective, in a way where they would be able to see the relevance to their lives. At the same time, the information has to be presented in a bite-sized format so that they will be able to better appreciate it and inculcate it in their own lives.
Project Bhakti classes provide a platform for children to appreciate the richly diverse culture of Hinduism, as well as the positive attitude that Hindus have towards other religions and cultures. Such understanding will help children to relate to their roots and expose young minds to all that is best in Hindu culture and values.
We have 3 children doing Project Bhakti, and they're very new to the program. We've had 2 or 3 sessions. They seem to be showing a lot of interest and enthusiasm about coming to the classes, which is great for us, which is we want them to have familiarity and interest in the concepts and an understanding of Hinduism. We particularly, the children and us as parents, particularly like the booklets and the CDs, which have been really well put together. the book is colourful and the text is just very, very age appropriate, each level. And the CD is a great idea. You can play it in the car, use it at home, just to constantly reinforce what they've been doing in both a visual way as well as hearing it.
I've seen a lot of changes in them. First of all, when they go and pray, they will read the mantras and pray in the morning, which is like, I was like really looking forward for them to do. And even when they go to temple, especially Akshay, he will read out the mantras at the temple. It's very impressive, yeah. And I'm very, very pleased with their progress so far. Yeah, I'm very thankful to Project Bhakti, and I'm so glad I found this project for them.
This class really developed my interest in Hinduism.
I look forward to Project Bhakti every week. I find the lessons very engaging.
I love art and craft in Project Bhakti class.